stuff, there are a couple of tricks you might be able to do. Just add the marker here.
That is a mulligan.
Oh, starting off the video with a mole, how unfortunate. Yeah, well, I think there's a couple of things that you can do in the Tails deck against the Accelgor stuff. I do not have a mulligan, so... Okay, I'll just take the draws. Yeah, I'll throw that down as well. Alright, what would you like?
Heads, please.
No. Okay. I will let you know I probably cannot kill you with this hand, but we will see how it goes, because there's always a chance with this deck. Yeah, let's go Energy Search. We'll see what we're working with here. It seems so weird playing Energy Search in a deck that only plays like one type of energy, but it's specifically so you could junk hunt it back and get more energy out of it, right? I mean, I get it, but still seems kind of weird. Right, so they all around. Okay, yeah, looking at this, there is a very, very low chance that I can actually get a kill this first turn. Because there is not a Darkrai in the deck, so that is a thing. I don't remember if this list is I'm sure it is playing it, but it's not in the deck if it is, so whatever. We will Ultra Ball 2 energy into the discard whilst we're here, grab ourselves the Darkrai. So we have that. Yeah, Darkrai with Keldeo is particularly nice, so, right. So, where do we want to go from there? I guess we'll throw the laser down, because I was going to do that anyway. So we'll get our Yan Sleepers there as well, just in case, I suppose. Yeah, I've got plays that just working out exactly how. I think it's probably safer to attach first here, and we will throw an end down. Not entirely sure if I'm like best comfortable with that, but I think it's fine. Yeah, okay, you are safe turn 1 here. I do have a dart patch though, so we will go ahead and use that onto the bench Darkrai. We will throw the second one down, I think we might as well. And we will use our junk hunt on the patch, and I guess the laser makes sense, but I'm actually going to take Energy Search here.
We have Fungus.
Yep. Yeah, so essentially you're playing the deck that I played in the Plasma Storm thing because you wanted to try this out, and I think it's neat, so
And?
Yep. Did you flip for this sleep, or was that...
Oh, no.
Might as well. Yeah, okay. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but it's worth doing anyway, just in case, right?
Put down another Fungus.
Yep. So, a nice amount of basics you managed to get off of this. Impressive.
Attach fire to the bench, Vulpix, and we'll pass.
Okay, so this now goes up to 20. I don't think it's going to matter, because even if I put Verbank down at this point, it's not going to change the numbers, so that's fine. Right. Well, I do have a patch, so we will grab that darkness out onto there. That's why we put 2 in there in the first place. Okay. Thinking of how the rest of this hand is going to play down before I do much else. Let's go... I think we want a computer search discarding N random receiver here. Grab out... Yeah, sometimes it really do just be just be an energy, right? Which I think is fine. We will capture the one with the energy on it. We'll make this a little bit, yeah. I had Bike and Juniper to go forward as well. So yeah, both Dark Claws priced. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't think there's any realistic way I can do an FTK here, but that's fine. Do you want to take the lead on this one then?
Another mulligan.
Ooh boy. Yeah, once again I don't. So. Oh yeah. There we go. Got that one. Oh, that one's still got stuff in it. Can't remove that.
Yeah, we'll go first.
Yeah, take the lead here. I think this is, if we're doing like best of 3 stuff, I think this is how it'll end up being in Gen 6 anyway, if I remember rightly, is the loser gets to decide who goes first, so... Ooh, wow, nice, yeah. My hand was weird, but I had plenty of gas to play, so... Certainly not a bad looking. Okay.
Double Vulpix.
That's pretty good.
Land onto the Mew.
Oh, yeah, that's spicy. Unfortunately, no items for you to junk hunt with just yet, but that'd be very cool.
I think we'll find a friend.
Okay, so we'll flip a coin for that, right?
Oh, is that flip a coin one?
Yeah, it's a flip a coin one.
Then we'll just burn it.
Okay,
instead.
yeah, we'll use the Singe attack on the Vulpix.
I'd rather get a guaranteed action.
Yeah, so flip for the burn, see if I take the damage off of that, which I do not this turn. Okay. But at the same time, that means that Sableye's in a bit more of a compromised spot compared to what he was. So, still pretty good. Alright.
It means you need to retreat it because there's a threat of...
Yeah, I either just retreat it or I just go sack this one. Depends what my end board looks like here, because yeah, we'll see. We will go Ultra Ball, discard a Dark, which I'm just gonna leave there for no, not Catcher, Mr. Mime, because your deck doesn't really do bench damage, so we might as well do that. Yeah, it's just like seeing, even if we hadn't played game 1, it's like seeing what the board is here. It's like, I know what deck is being played, and I know that deck doesn't do bench snipe, so Mr. Mime is kind of just not useful here, so we might as well not have it in play. Okay, so we got those. There's 1, 2 prizes. Yeah, though, this deck does play that, so... okay, fair enough. We will grab... Tempted to get another Darkrai, but I think we'll just grab the Absol here, actually. My one inclusion, I took out one of the energy switches to get this guy in, so here's hoping it actually does something. We will Dark Patch just before I move the Ultra Ball away. I think it's probably more likely I get an attack there this turn, if I'm going to do anything, so we should... let's catch her up the Fungus. It's probably best. And we will Bicycle to draw 3. Let's draw up to 4 in hand. Energy Search, I think will be the next one. Which I think is probably just going to go on the Sableye here, because I don't trust that I'm going to get a switch otherwise, and we will also end.
This was a painful choice.
Okay. Yeah, nothing too fancy after that. I think we will just use our Junk Hunt, grab ourselves the Ultra Ball. No, not the Dark Patch. I don't have any Darks in the discard. We'll grab that Energy Search. This is why we used it after all, right? This is what I mean. It's like, it looks so weird, but at the same time, it's like, it actually kind of makes sense to the deck. We're getting lucky on these burns. Although it won't matter if you get Ninetales into the active and stuff anyway, but...
Burbank?
Yep.
Oh, how do I want to do this? Playing down the hand needs to be the thing. I just go for it. I think I have to slow this down. Ninetales in the Absol.
Yep. There we go. So just sorting out volume stuff for a sec.
Fire energy on the Ninetales.
Okay.
Spore Prize.
Ooh, yeah, okay. So it's Confusion Poison, yeah.
Colress.
Yep, for 5.
And I didn't hit it. Okay.
We only have 2 switch in the deck normally.
4.
Maybe. Oh, did you put more in?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, can I devolve a Pokemon the same turn it was evolved?
Yeah. You just can't like re-evolve it again, but yeah, you absolutely can.
No
So
worries, because I don't trust that being inactive. I'd rather be somewhere else. I'm
that's completely fair. Yeah. Ah, don't hate that.
And we'll pass.
Yep. So I'll take the 30 from the poison here because your Verbank is in play. It's kind of funny because the Verbank doesn't really hurt you because I kill you in 1 hit anyway, usually. But it obviously hurts me quite a bit. So. Right, okay. This hand is kind of bizarre. We will energy search here. Of course, it's next card in deck, but that's fine. So we'll do that. We will Ultra Ball it and random receiver away here. Grab ourselves. I think Keldeo here makes sense. This might be a mistake against you actually, because you can hit 170 a lot easier than you can get to. But then again, it's not that easy. You've still got to get like an extra condition in place, so I suppose it's not the worst thing in the world. We will Dark Patch to the Darkrai. Can't do it onto the Keldeo obviously because it's not a Dark type, so there is that. I'm banking on getting 1 card if I do it that way, which is not great. I think I'm not sure if I should play this conservatively, or if I should just go for it here as well. I think I am going to take the conservative route here and just switch out here. I will energy switch off of the Absol to the Darkrai, and we will end here. I'm like, can I get a Night Spear this turn? It's possible, but I think it's not super likely, given the way everything else is set up here. Yeah, and that does make sense. Right, okay, what have we got? Discarded. I think we want to go Junk Hunt for Ultra Ball and random receiver here.
Hey. Attach fire energy to the fungus so I can retreat it.
Yep. I just realized I might not have manually attached last turn, but oh well. If I didn't, it's my mistake.
Spore Prize.
Yep. Drew back into
And
that
of our
one.
own.
Oh, nice. Yeah. 3 Darkness Energy, Dark Patch, Ultra Ball, Random Receiver. It's a pretty good hand. I mean, you knew about the Receiver and the Ultra Ball, but yeah. Pretty good hand to put back.
And we'll Hexed Flame for the KO.
So, takes them out, because, yep, Poison Confuse. I guess this is the thing that makes the most sense, so we'll go there. And we will draw. Let's bench another Sableye. It's a blend energy on the Muse, so we will enhanced hammer that. Get that discarded. I do have the third for the Darkrai here. We will Bicycle draw 1. Ultra Ball, discard Laser Juniper. Grab ourselves another Darkrai. And then last card is another Juniper, so I was like, I might as well play the Bicycle because I'm gonna discard it anyway. I get 1 card off of it, that's fine, it's not a problem. We have an energy in the discard, so we will Dark Patch here to the other Darkrai. This was manually attached this turn, Dark Claw onto that one. Yeah, and we'll Night Spear hit the Mew here. $90 to active,
Super
30 to
Rod.
bench. Yep. It's pretty good.
Lava Ball.
Yep.
Second one.
Yep. And Ninetales, okay.
Okay, Ammonguss.
Yep.
For score prize. We will leave this Darkrai.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's ordering is important. So yeah, we'll have this hit.
Gonna go for it.
You're already Poison Confuse me. You don't need to go
does
for that.
Sleep?
Sleep and Confusion don't stack.
Oh, then never.
Yeah, you might as well keep that.
I thought I could get 3 on it.
No, but Confusion, Sleep, Paralysis... This never comes up because they're never really used. Confusion, Sleep, Paralysis don't stack with each other. That's
And
why...
I'm in danger here. Oh, great.
Yeah, it's... 180 HP guys especially are kind of annoying to get around, but even then it's like... Where does...
Yeah, I don't think this position's recoverable.
Yeah... This is tough because it's like the 2 decks I really want to show are probably pretty damn strong into the Ninetales stuff, unfortunately. I don't know what else I could bring out that would be like more even here.
Stats onto it.
No, it's difficult.
It's the only shot I had was taking out this thing this turn.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would probably have to be like the Weavile or something again, but we've already shown that off in this exact round. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I could bring out that would be like the even match here. It's a weird one because the Lugia just takes 2 prizes off it every time, and that's just miserable. Which we already saw anyway. The Umbreon Tornado stuff is a bit awkward. I guess the Plasma Umbreon deck itself, maybe, that's kind of cool, but... yeah, I mean, I guess we could, if you want to play this a 3rd time, or if you want to just move to the other one, that's fine.
Those are pretty quick games.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we know the Gothitelle stuff is going to be a lot slower, so we might as well get the interesting bit out of the way. Let's just... I'll do the quick search of this first so we can show... Yeah, I'm not super sure how this deck is going to end up performing, and it's probably kind of annoying that it's got some of the stuff in it, but we'll see. Hey, no mulligan this time, nice. Alright, what would you like?
Heads, please.
No, okay. Well... I don't think you're dying very quickly anyway with this, so probably fine. We will go ahead and do the Verbank Laser thing. It just makes the most sense. Do get to sleep. Okay. We will attach a Darkness, and we will Growl, so you do 20 less next turn if you wake up. And you do, so okay.
Vulpix. I don't. computer search discarding Level Ball and Verbank.
Okay, yep.
Get N.
Okay.
Land onto the Mew. N.
Yep. Yep. Seems alright.
Emolga.
Mm-hmm.
Laser of my own.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna be bad. You want to flip for that, just in case? For the laser?
Yeah, I should.
Okay. We know that's gonna be the thing.
Call for family?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's one of the reasons the Mew is in here, right? Yeah, so you get the Fungies down, you go up to 60, and I literally die if nothing else happens this turn, so no pressure, right? Yeah, this isn't looking great. Well, I guess I need to put an energy down, and I'm gonna have to just end myself here because yeah, I have not gotten any basics for anything there. Okay, well, we do have basics now. We actually have a bit more than that. Not enough to get an attack this turn, but we do have a Plasma Ball, so there is some hope here. I can get rid of the poison. That's like the main bit here. Because we can grab ourselves the Umbreon. Seeing. I don't remember all of the counts and stuff in this deck anyway, but seeing if I can get any sort of info on what the prizes are here. There's like maybe a couple of obvious ones. Yeah, okay. So we can do that, so we get away from the poison, and now it's got 90 HP remaining because the Umbreon gives plus 20 to my Plasma guys. We'll get another Eevee down, we'll get Kyurem down, and that is going to have to do it because I've already attached this turn. This goes up to 90, so I'll get that sorted.
Attach a fire energy to the Vulpix.
Yep.
You put down the Ammonguss.
Yep, so we'll do the status here.
We'll put in the Ninetales. We'll retreat the Mew because it's one retreat.
Yep, and that stops it from dying to poison, which is good.
We'll Devo Spray the Ammonguss
Yep.
now that the job's been done, and we will Hex Flame for the KO.
Yeah, 120 takes it out. I mean, the only logical thing to put in is the Kyurem, so that is what we will do, and we will draw. Okay, well, we have a level ball, so we will grab ourselves another Eevee once I find where it is. Oh, excuse me. There we go. I think I've kind of got to go for Burke off it, so we'll random receiver, see if we can. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted, but I don't have a discard draw right now, so. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just go for it and use Juniper here, I think. Yeah, because I don't think N is gonna get me quite where I need to be. Oh, this was so painfully close. Oh well. We will evolve this one because this was down the previous turn. So we have that
150?
guy. It's 150, yep. We will attach to the Umbreon, and I think that's gotta do it for now, unfortunately.
Well, we'll Spore Prize again.
Yep. That's why it's like there's no point in even wasting any effort trying to attach to the active here.
Devolution Spray again to get it back in hand. And we will Hex Flame.
Yeah,
Going
with the
into your turn.
Verbank. Yeah, with the Verbank, it's 150. So okay, we will draw. Not amazing. I mean that's not terrible though. All right, Chorus Machine. We do indeed have a Plasma Energy to get, so that is good. Yeah,
I would be concerned.
You're not surviving this turn, because yeah,
Nice.
we're not needing to flip for that. I'm gonna need to check. Yeah, energy. We will Super Rod. There's no point flipping for it because you are gonna get knocked out anyway, right? So
Yep.
So we'll Rod back in. Do we want to just grab the EVs? I kind of want the Kyurem for fairly obvious reasons, but I think I need energy for that to actually work. Let's, based on the stuff I know from prizes, we'll grab these. Because, yeah, spoilers, I don't have any EV left in the deck until I shuffle this back in. So,
Oh, no.
yeah, this deck plays free, because it's on, like, free Umbreon, so, yeah. We will Chorus, which is for 6. See if we can get that guy out. Well, I can get the Umbreon out, so I suppose that's cool. Play down the Kyurem. So this guy's at 140 HP now. That's kind of big. And yeah, we will just go ahead and use the Darkness Fang, which with the laser will get the KO here.
Actually, that's not what to
so
see here.
so nice having a zero retreat guy to go on here.
Guess we'll Spore Prize it.
Okay.
Super Rod the 3 back in.
Yep.
Fortunately, that's it.
Oh, okay. I will take the 30 from the poison then. We will draw. Alright, I finally get to play the coolest card in this thing. Scramble Switch. Absolutely love this card, and I just don't get to play it very often with it. So we'll switch in here and we'll move one of our plasma energies to the Kyurem. So you switch, and then you move as many energy as you want from the old active to the new active. So we'll do the 1. We do have the water, which is kind of nice. I'm just missing like 1 tool for getting this, but we will see. We will end here. So you get 4, I get 5. And we did get the catcher, so we'll catch her in the Vulpix, and that will be a lot. Because we're gonna Frost Spear the Mew as well. I think I want to bench Absol just before I do that to get the guy down. So yeah, we'll Frost Spear 60 because of weakness, 30 to the Mew to knock that out, and we will take our 3 prizes.
Energy retreats, which is annoying. Catch Fire, Catcher in the Umbreons.
Which one?
One without energy.
Yeah, okay. And the N, yeah. Right, that's pretty good. I had a lot of supporters and a switch in hand, so that's not bad.
No, it's just cheap up. I can't. Put down another Vulpix.
Yep.
And fortunately we have to pass.
Okay, can I do anything from there is the question. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I have Switch, so I should probably do that first. I guess the Umbreon is coming in here, because it can actually do a kill. We will Level Ball. Do I have the Eevee? I put the Eevee back. Yeah, I did. So we'll get the Eevee out. And yeah, last card is Chorus, because that was the draw for turn. So we're on 8 off of that. 1, 2, how many are in the discard? 3? I'm gonna try Chorus Machine, because I think there's 1 left. There is, okay. So I can get that. And then I think it's checkmate if I just put an energy on the Kyurem, right? Yeah, we'll Darkness Fang, take the knockout there, and then anything that comes up I can hit for 120. But we'll
Fungus, Juniper.
Yep.
Ninetales.
Are we bright look?
Kyurem.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've got a bright look here, right? This guy's on 170 HP right now.
Which is...
It's fucking huge, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I don't think I had a deck that was like a more even matchup stuff with it, but it's just tough. I don't know.
I just didn't hit any supporters ever.
Yeah, that's also really tough. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you almost had me like immediately off this stuff because I was holding Random Receiver in that initial hand, so like I was hoping kind of that it's like, oh, I didn't play a supporter, my hand must be weak, I'm not gonna end that, you know, and I could just like guarantee that I get a supporter next turn, but obviously that didn't happen. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know what else I could even put in against that, to be honest. Yeah, I was thinking, oh yeah, Plasma Umbreon stuff will be fine with it, and then I looked at it again afterwards, I was like, oh fuck, this has got Kyurem in it, hasn't it? That's gonna be annoying, but yeah, I didn't really have anything else, because I don't, like, all the Plasma decks themselves, I mean, you're gonna be using the other one, and that's got, like, Kyurem as a main focus, right? And then it's, I don't know what I could have done otherwise, really. Because the Gothitelle matchup is not particularly favourable here. Like, having the Force Switch might help, but you've got to have the Ninetales in hand with a benched Vulpix, so you can gust away their Goth and then be able to play out the turn. It's not straightforward, and there's a lot of planning that's out of your own control as well. As for the Darkrai stuff, well, Darkrai is what it is, but this is, with just one switch, I wanted to play the Absol as a one prize, like, actual attacker in here, and I took out one of the energy switch for it, but otherwise this is Jason's list at 1 Worlds this year, so, like, the list you were playing was in the Plasma stuff last time, and will be in a sec, I imagine, was the second place one, so makes sense to show it. You know, we haven't really shown like Darkrai, Sableye stuff much at all, to be honest with you, so... and I can see why it came back right now, because this blue bastard over here was keeping Landorus down, right? And that was the main sort of fighting type competition you had to go against. Yeah, Terrakion is still around, but Terrakion doesn't like play with the Plasma stuff, right? So it's yeah, this asshole over here was one of the things that was keeping Landorus in check quite severely, and that just means Darkrai can kind of go a little bit less contested and take its second Worlds in a row, by the way. Yeah, this this thing won, I think. Did it win 3? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't gotten to the last one of these that Darkrai was in as well. It's kind of ridiculous.
Good card.
Yeah, I mean, it does so much, and like the double Keldeo makes a lot of sense, apart from for the Gothitelle stuff we're about to see as one of the main reasons this came in. It's Keldeo being trapped, like gusted and laser slept is really annoying, and just having the second one of them around to get around that really limits a lot of the hyper disruptive sort of plays that you can see in this this sort of era. And the fact of you can just attach a Dark Energy to it, and you don't even need to play Floatstone at that point. You know, that's one less vulnerability, because the opponent's Tool Scrapper can't hit your retreat option. So that's another reason Darkrai ends up being so insane here. Yeah, as you say, good freaking card. Used like everywhere. Right, well, I guess we have to show it if we're going to. It's gonna be annoying, but I'm not even sure how this is gonna go in the end because I've been kind of going like half and half most with plasma stuff here, where it's been like half the time it's been get the lockup and they can't do anything because there's just no switching out from it, and then the other half has just been I get over pressured too early and it's just gross. So I don't know. I will say I am not particularly good with this deck, like
this
just
is
as
not
a
my
whole.
day.
It really isn't. My God. Yeah, I've not like it feels bad because I've not mulled once here, but although if this deck mulligans, I wouldn't be that surprised, but I would be slightly disappointed, admittedly. Alright, what would you like?
Heads, please.
Okay, yep, you got it.
Team Plasma Ball.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Attach water energy. Laser.
Yep.
And
Yep.
another Plasma Ball.
Jeez, yep. You can see why I've been having a hard time playing against this thing. This is ridiculous.
And we didn't get a Colorus machine, so pass.
Okay, well, at least I have that going for me. This is 10 off the poison right now. Right, we will draw. Okay, we're sitting on not a terrible set of cards here. I have Gothitelle, so I guess we can start with that. I have an Ultra Ball that I want to play, but the discards are horrific here. But I think I have to, so yeah, this is going to be painful, but we're going to Ultra Ball discarding Mew Juniper here. That actually did work. I had the thing like the deck halfway between the tiles, didn't know if it was going to sort it, but it did. I think we probably just grab another Gothitelle here. It does. Like I want to grab the Shelmet because this thing's very, very prime bait right now. But if I don't grab Gothitelle, then that's just gonna get hit instead. And I don't know. They both suck to have hit that way, but whatever. So I gotta double check price stuff here because I see one already. It's 1, 2. I think that's it's 3, 4, 5. Okay, I know most of them. That's the main thing. Let's end this the next bit here. Yeah. Yikes. Okay. Oh, I do not like putting this one down first, but I think I need to here. We'll DC on the Shelmet, we will put a beach down, and we will end our turn with that. So, draw 3, get our 20 damage down now on this thing.
Colorus machine?
Yep, there it is.
Catcher in the DC'd.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's such an easy target, but man, I don't think I could have justified doing much else there.
And will Frost Spear putting the damage on one of the Gothitelles?
Makes sense.
Dealer's choice.
I mean, I don't know. They're both ugly, so. Yeah, no, makes sense. Trying to think what we even do. I mean, I guess we're gonna start going here. Alright, we will draw. So now the problem is Blizzard Burn is just gonna be a right pain, but I guess we've just gotta deal with it here. We will Skylar. I think I already know what I'm getting, so I don't need to worry myself on that one. We are grabbing, when I find it, Level Ball, grab ourselves out a Shelmet. Because we need that down. I do have Red Candy Gothitelle, so we will get that down. We'll put DC on the Mew. I guess you can't catch me this turn, so there is that. And see, Blizzard Burn is just so good though that it's hard to want to put that down right now. But I do like drawing an extra card. I'm gonna put a Float Stone on the Golf Eater on the no, because Frostbeard is just gonna kill it. Yeah, no, if you Blizzard Burn, you Blizzard Burn. I'm gonna put it on there, and I'm gonna draw 4 with Beach to end the turn. I think there isn't much else that makes as much sense there.
Does Skylar get blocked by this?
Skylar does not, no.
That's item cards, okay.
Yeah, it's only items that get blocked. Which, admittedly, is a lot of what...
Then.
Yeah, a lot of what Skylar searches is items, but it can search any trainers, so... Okay. Yeah, so we can't do that until next turn, but that's still a good pickup anyway.
Will Frostbear take out the Gothitelle?
Yeah. And that's 60 to the active. Yeah, it's tough because it's... I don't know if that Floatstone was even right, but I think it kind of works out. Taking out the Gothitelle was good because I could have had another Gothitelle this turn actually, so it's a pretty good call there. We will bench the Mew. Yeah, this is going to be a weird one, but I think it's probably safest. We're going to Ultra Ball, pitching... I guess Candy and Juniper here. I don't like it, but it's fine. Grab ourselves out Accelgor, so we have that part now. I do have another DC for this Mew, and we will end here. Grab ourselves a 6. Bench a Shelmet, Pokécom the Gothitelle. Grab ourselves out Duskull. We will use the Floatstone to the Mew here, and we will use the Mew to copy Deck and Cover. So 50 Auto, Paralysis, and Poison, and then this gets shuffled back into the deck. Which is where this comes back out.
Okay. Keldeo. Prism Energy.
Yep. Lucky for me.
Pass.
Yeah, okay, so that goes up to 70. Lucky for me, tools are not... oh, do you want a beach, actually? Because you've got... That's still in play.
Yeah, I will beach. That's 2, right?
Yeah. It's because it's dropped to 7. Yeah, I just wanted to double check, because there could be a reason you wouldn't use it, but I keep forgetting about it myself, so... Okay, I did shuffle this thing, surely. I just drew the fucking Gothitelle again. It's like, no, I had to have shuffled it, because I put the Mew back on top of the deck, and it's like, just drew Gothitelle again. It's like, that's funny, but not really helpful here. We will also Skylar. Yeah, I don't like this goes into your turn. I suppose there's not a lot you can really do from it, though. So, I guess I'm okay with it. We'll Skylar for Juniper.
So I should put that energy elsewhere, should...
If you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Psychic
Gothitelle...
weakness might come up.
It might. The Gothitelle's not going to get KO'd by it. It'll live by 10, but it might. Yeah, we'll put Gothita and Floatstone down, and we'll use our other Mew here for deck and cover, which unfortunately is going to KO going into your turn, but I can't really afford to not do it here. This was going in anyway. I technically did that the wrong order, but it doesn't matter.
Item card. Okay.
Yeah, no items, but Stadium can go, yeah, so that can bounce it. Yep.
Just plasma energy. And
yeah, see, it's weird. It's like, I knew you had the N, but I had to kind of make you use the N, I guess, to by getting the Juniper
Helix
last
Force?
turn. Yep, so that's gonna put me at 120. Because it's not quite as good as Mewtwo, where it counts your own energy as well. That'd be kind of nuts, right? Just a casual 90 for 2 every time, you know. No big deal, right? Okay. We have Rare Candy for Dusknoir. So that's going for us. I will bench the Mew, and this is going to be a bonkers chorus for 8 here. So we will grab that. Oh, did not hit the energy. Okay. Yikes. That's not great. Well, I have a second Accelgor, so I guess I'll put that down. Ooh, yeah, this is weird. Let's go Ultra Ball, discarding Gothita and Floatstone. Just looking at whether it's worth... I think I just fail search here. So I have a beach to bounce the thing, and I'm like, I want to draw 4 because I need DCE here. So we will do that. We will use the beach, draw 4, end the turn. Oh, that's really good.
Touch water energy.
Yep.
Skyla.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca.
Yep.
And we'll Helix Force for the KO.
Indeed you will. This has got 0 retreat, so it makes the most sense here. So we will do that. Draw. Okay. We will use Skylar for Rare Candy, which, looking at it, is the last one, so makes sense. I think I discarded 1 to Ultra Ball, and I've used 2, so yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so we will Candy out Gothitelle. Get that. I do have the DCE this time, so yeah, I think we will just go for the Mew, because I think weakness is the more important thing to hit here, so we will do that, and we will go for the deck and cover, which will do 100, plus the poison, and then that goes back in, this comes back out, and go ahead.
Well, I got Bianca, but I think this is better.
Yeah, that makes sense. 7.
Touch of Prism Energy?
Yep.
This might come up. Chorus Machine?
You cannot Chorus Machine.
Oh, right. And we'll pass.
Okay, yep. So now we will draw. Right. Let's, before I do anything too rash here... Oh, why did that not? Okay, whatever. Ultra Ball was face down in my discard. Whatever, who cares? Just before I do anything too silly here, I just want to make sure of where I'm going with it. So we do... We've got one Mew down, one DC down. Right, I think from the prizes I don't have any of that left, so I can't get that. It's kind of annoying, actually. Alright, I don't think I can trust getting a Mew with knowing what's in the prizes, because I'm missing an Ultra Ball. I'm pretty sure it's in the prizes, so I think I'm gonna have to attach to Accelgor this turn. Because I think that's got to be my main attacker, which is not great. We're going to end here. I wouldn't be discarding that anytime soon. Don't get too ahead here. Okay. Does that change anything? Well, I've already attached, so not in that sense. We'll get the Mew down, because that's gonna have to happen. I was really hoping to hit Catcher, but obviously that's a bit too much to ask. So let's. I guess we could pressure you having it at least. Let's use Dusknoir to move 2 of the damage counters off the Deoxys, and we'll. I mean, I should really optimally put them on like one of each, but yeah, we'll just put one on the Keldeo with the energy on it. Like, if I was being completely optimal, I would have one on each here, but I don't care enough to do that. And, yeah, we'll go out here, and we'll deck and cover for the 50. Not enough to get the knockout, because you've taken
poison?
Poison puts it 60, so you should... If I've done my math right off of this, you should have had 120 before.
Right, 100.
You take 2 off it, yeah, so it's at 100 now, and then you're at 160 with the poison. That's the idea. Then that gets there, Goth comes back in, and position is the same.
Put down Thundurus, Bianca for 3.
Yep. That's a pretty good set there. Bianca for 3. How did that happen?
3 cards in hand.
You had 3 from the end, right? Because I should have ended you to 3.
Draw for turn.
Which would put you to 4. You benched Thundurus, and then Bianca would have put you at a 2-card hand. Doesn't matter, but I think yeah, because
5-card hand. Oh yeah, then it must the other.
You've just put the Verbank down as your extra card, as your 6th card from this. So I think you drew 1 extra off of the N, potentially, or because that's the only way that I could see it, because I would have ended you to 3. Your draw for turn would have put you at 4. You benched a Thundurus, that's to 3. Bianca must have come from hand.
We can fix this.
No, it's fine. It's okay, because your Bianca would still draw the same number of cards here. You would have just drawn 1 more off the Bianca, 1 less off of the N. Doesn't really matter. I was just thinking, hang on, that was only 3 cards that you got. But it's fine. It basically works out the same here.
Fortunately, no energy, so shit. So we'll pass.
Alright, that'll take the knockout then.
Makes my hands a bit stronger.
That's fair, yep. So I just want to see, since you, especially after mentioning that, yeah, there's still 2 of them, so it's pretty good. Alright, what's coming in? Okay. We will draw. That's at least interesting. I was considering searching that. Okay, we will Pokémon Gothitelle. grab ourselves out the Shell Boy here. Since that, it's a bit risky not having him down, but yeah, it kind of is. We will Skylar here. Because I don't think I need all of those in deck. Yeah, I don't need all of those in deck. We're going to Skylar for Catcher to bring one of the Deoxys in, because Mew can hit that for weakness instead here. Because I have the energy, we will swap out, we will deck and cover. This time it'll be 130 that goes on, because you've got Virbank in play.
Count for this. I need that energy.
Yeah. So we both get 3.
No.
Oh.
No point wasting this. No energy, can't do shit. And that's my last 3 prizes.
Yeah. So I actually didn't have anything there, but oh, of course. Top deck Juniper, best blah 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 blah. God damn it. Yeah, I was missing a level ball and an Accelgor. It's the only reason I didn't go in with the Accelgor initially. I was thinking, okay, if I just Skylar for the thingy. I had Comp Search in hand as well. I was gonna go deeper and just like really drill down, but I think I was running out of supporters because I knew Juniper was prized. So I was thinking, yeah, if I do that, it's gonna be a bit too much of a risk. So yeah, if I just spread out my discard here, this is what I'd already used. Oh, sorry. Moving out of that way. Yeah, I'd already used like 2 Juniper, there was 1 Chorus left, 1 N, which N to 3 is not that great. Every Skylar had been used at that point, so I was kind of running out on the supporter front. I was thinking, if I put the Accelgor back into deck, I might not be able to get it out again next turn. Like, the level ball is prized, the second one anyway, and yeah, I was just looking at it going, how am I getting it out? I think oh no, this list only plays 3 Ultra Ball. I was already out of that. Yeah, I knew I couldn't Skylar for an Ultra Ball, but I thought this list still played 4, so whatever. I guess I could have Skylar for Comp Search, but that would have been pretty weak. So yeah, and then if I look at what I was drawing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, I've drawn like 2 DCE, the Comp Search back, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know how annoying this deck is to play against when it actually works, but you almost completely wrecked me at the start, though. That's kind of what I was expecting out of this. It's like, this deck is really hard to get going, and you did
just couldn't get the energy to keep up with it.
Yeah, you did a really good job with as much as you could off of it there. I think just the fact that I got the Goth down was I was able to stabilize just a little bit off of that. You weren't able to get like the Keldeo float stones and stuff beforehand. I know there's 1 Tool Scrapper, so that isn't even failsafe, but you know what I mean. And yeah, you were close to getting that Secret Sword going as well, which would have probably been quite scary actually, but that said, I would have just Sinister handed all the damage off, right, because I was well established at that point. I'd have just shifted all the stuff to the Keldeo and taken it that way.
As soon as the thing went down, as soon as that Dusknoir went down, I was like, ah, this is screwed.
Yeah. It is one of those sorts of decks where it just has that kind of inevitability going. If you can't like stop it from doing all the bits that it wants to do, it's so tough to keep up. But it's also really, really hard to set up. And yeah, we had to go looking for the actual Nats winner list rather than the one that's on the main page of PTCG Live for this one, because the seniors top 4 deck from Worlds, I just could not get it to do anything close to what we just saw there. I don't think I even once got a Gothitelle out, despite it playing like the 4-1-4 alignment stuff there. It just didn't work for me. But this build was a lot cleaner and just felt nicer overall. You can see why this won US Nats in this year when you see it this way. It's like, it's really hard to play against. Yeah, this was Edmund Kuras's list. And then this is, I think, the same plasma list we saw last time round, but this was the... I forget whose list this was, but this was on the second place worlds list, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what what you ended up working on. Focusing a lot more on the Plasma Kyurem, like the single prize aspect of it, rather than the just the pure multi-prize stuff that it's still got a lot of that, obviously, but most of the Plasma decks weren't playing 4 of this thing, and also basic waters and stuff to go as well. There's no blend energy in this list, which is I guess a blowback,
Hammer
if you will.
protection.
Exactly, yeah. It's enhanced hammer is really bad to like pressure the plasma decks, especially if you just enhanced hammer off of the Thunderous, right? Because the if you stop them from accelerating back from the discard or force them to keep attaching here to accelerate, then that's one of the ways you can sort of stop this deck from running away with the game. And yeah, it's good against enhanced hammer that way. Might make it slightly harder to Raiden Knuckle on command, but when you can just Frost Spear and Blizzard Burn out of almost out
Turn
of
1
nowhere.
Frost Spear is very possible in this deck.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can Frost Spear for 60 or 70 on turn 1. It's very terrifying how well that sets up. So yeah, it's incredibly high pressure. It's very difficult for a lot of decks to keep up with. And the single prize nature of the Kyurem, but still doing like multi-prizer damage, is just, it's great. It's one of the reasons this deck was so good. And I think we at least got a better showing of it there. I know it got locked out in the end, but you really made it hard to get that setup going. So I think we got a better showcase of it here, personally. Deck's not going away per se. Like, Virizion resisting Kyurem is slightly irritating for it, but you just have other things in here as well, right?
You go harder into other things than the Kyurem at that point.
Yeah. Lugia is one that isn't in this list that's played in a lot of these decks, and that could very easily go in against the against Virizion and whatnot. And yeah, you just adapt. That's the thing with Plasma. It can use so many different attackers that it wants to. There's no Absol in here. That's good against them as well. There's there are technically fire types, but we don't talk about them because they suck.
Hey, Flareon is nice.
Flareon is good, but Flareon is not a thing that this deck would use. I don't know.
No,
I don't
not
know.
this specific list.
No. But like Heatran, Moltres, they ain't gonna do anything for you, and they're like the main low-end plasma stuff that you could use that aren't like Evos or set up personal decks and whatnot. But yeah, no, there's plenty that this list can do. It can even go into Genesect as well. That is totally possible with this sort of thing. You know, Genesect is a plasma Pokemon after all, and Red Signal is pretty good. Just more Gust. It's always nice. So then, yeah, the Goth list, well, I mean, we had to show it, I suppose. I think I did an okay enough job with this, with what I was given. There's like 4 cards I wanted to add into here to make stuff more stable, but the list is so tight that it's just not possible, really. Like, I wanted a 4th Shelmet to prevent stuff like what you did at the start of the game, just gust and kill the Shelmet that's the only one in play. I wanted an extra Duskull because you want to make sure that stays alive. That's so important for the late game. But yeah,
I could have gotten that. I was trying to find a way I could get that thing.
Yeah, it would have been very helpful, like just to be able to clear that off the board. And then yeah, the Mew is fine. We don't need to play more Mew if anything. Some lists played 2, but I think the 3rd is just so good. That's what makes this one, like this list, much better. I think just having the 3rd Mew in here. But yeah, a variety of like, you know, Pokemon search as well. PCOM goes away, so you know that's a bit of a cut you need to make. But there's a space for an Ultra Ball that's not already in this list, and I guess just play another level ball is probably fine. Accelgor is 90 HP after all. You can search for that with level ball, so yeah, I don't think this list would change that much. The main change will be when XY base comes out and this list ends up playing Trevenant instead of the Gothitelle stuff. That can streamline things quite a lot, so still got to play some Red Candy for the Dusknoir, but you probably don't play more than like, at most 3. You could maybe get away with 2 because of the Skylar count, right? Play like 2-1-2 Dusknoir or something. Yeah, but I don't think we need to necessarily show that one off unless we want to at some point. We've got plenty of time for showing regular Trevenant when stuff like Night March ends up being super good, so
And
we'll
we'll
see.
have Forest of Giant memes.
Yeah, we will. We don't get a Grass-type Phantom for a rather long time. I think they were a little bit cognizant of that, but yeah, it's still available at some point, and it's still super
We'll get
annoying.
that, and then we'll also get Trevenant Break.
Yeah, Trevenant Break actually makes the thing kind of legit as its own deck, and, you know, like, it's still annoying, but I don't hate it quite as much then. But that might just be because it's not locking with Paralysis as well. I don't know. Yeah, I think this effectively showed, like, Plasma is not the only thing that you can play, but clearly these decks were very dominant for a reason, and that's why they printed a counter tool in the next set.
They just flow extremely well.
They do. And they've kind of got everything, right? You've got the pressure from what Landorus was doing before, you've got the high damage output so you can just about hit Night Spear levels off of this as well, you've got energy acceleration in the form of an attack, so it's Garbodor proof in that aspect, and that acceleration gets power boosted as well. It's just absolutely everywhere. Really, really crazy in the end how powerful this goes. Also, Pepper, because you mentioned this in chat, Ascension Phantom is a thing, but Gen 6 prevents you from attacking going first, so you cannot Ascension into Trevenant on the first turn of the game before the opponent gets to move. If you're going second, you can, but no, you can't do it if you're going first. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's about everything I have for it today. The only deck we didn't really show, because let's face it, there was not really going to be a good time for it, was like the Plasma Klinklang, but that's kind of just mean going into the regular Plasma deck here, because oh no, my EXs can't do anything, and then it's like, great, I'm playing Kieran. Wait, but Kieran's weak to metal. I just die anyway. So, you know, that's just very mean going into that, and there wasn't anything else that we were playing that would work. I mean, yeah, let's try putting Klinklang against Ninetales, right? Let's see how well that goes for it.
This is fine.
Just, yeah, wouldn't have been a particularly great setup to go against. So.
Only steel types were immune to poison.
Right. Only Sizzle gets that treatment, and only sometimes, you know. That one Sizzle from Aquapolis, I think it was, that was like not grass resistant for some reason, but still could be poison. So yay. Well, I mean, I guess that's it for 2013 format, huh? Moving on, we'll have Plasma Blast, and we'll get to see what funky stuff comes out of that. But that is